Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you, Titan. That's a good one. Also 80. Holy. All right. Let's jump back into the DLC. So if I remember right, we did there's some nonsense with gangs. There were some dog races. Oh, I don't need to watch that. I know about Ray and his stuff. A lot of nonsense to it. I mean, I expect it. Let's just jump into it. The Raid, a story in 4 parts. Oh, good. I see that I have 0 words, but I have 18 spots. This is interesting. Let's see. No, wait, hold on. Function checking. So again, we're dealing with the idol. No give or take. Now I call disarranger. Small effect, heat change evens out. Known effect, matter warps, pulls, extrudes. See phase 2 outcomes. Vibration of crystal cannot extend. Destroys the amplifying device. Oh. Vibration can be sent. Pump effect straight in the ears. Good report for a little. Okay. Little scramble, mostly mine mostly same. Mix of events same way every time. More scramble, things change, people look different, pictures wrong. Oh. Like Mind Force normal story even means pictures not match good. Then it's mixed the same way each time. Big scramble, strange picture, even actions abstract. Mind no care for real story, now just follow pictures it sees, pictures match good. But very strange. Events mixed same way every time. Pattern C. This one stays forever. Oh. Interesting. Subject A. What did you think of the cartoon? Hilarious. Describe the cartoon in 4 stages. Jellyfish saw a dolphin and got scared. Turned off the wall was a giant whale. Dolphin escaped a submarine, hit a wall. The vampire and his minion chased the dolphin in the submarine. Holy words. I can't talk to the cops, man. They'll kill me. Just give me something, anything. Okay, at some point, the guy went berserk and ripped off his shirt. Seemed like the boss saw something that panicked her. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this appears to be... Okay, the cartoon appears to be the same. Regardless of who... Okay, let's see. B, what did you think? Oh god, okay. I'm hitting all the wrong things. What did you think of the cartoon Tragic and Profound? Describe the cartoons in cartoons 4 stages. A man and his wife follow the ambulance in their car. A girder was shown to be attached to a bridge. Ambulance put away in the car crash into the girder, or a cat ran from the ambulance. Oh. What happened here? I'll start when the ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and then they jumped through the hoop. Okay. That's what you're getting me. I said too much. Yeah. Okay. It's like stuck over. It's a strange one. We've had eyes on this place all morning. Our guys confirmed that the boss lady and her gangsters were still up on the top floor as we pulled up. She got the front door and all the stairs. So they must be in here somewhere. All right. Subject C. What do you think of the cartoon? A divine revelation. Oh. Grab the cartoon's 4 stages. A teardrop evaporated so the two-headed Fig Tig found the world's edge. An orchid with tender stalks sailed over the teardrop as it drifted by. Beyond the world's edge lay a vast snowy mountain. The Fig Tig applauded as it searched for the teardrop. What happened here, Officer Martins? Where did they go? First, the angels danced on the robot's finger, then the second twin swallowed them whole. Whoa, okay. I liberated myself and Trip Top admired the silver string of my bow. Next, the angels were destined to pass into the second twins' bowels and rescued them from them by an armored horse. Okay. Finally, Trip Top granted the angels their freedom, and the angels melted into the pages of an open book. He has a wire on him, so he was Mario will spill. Mayor Meredith announced his press conference. Events mix the same way every time. Okay. So, a man and his wife followed an ambulance in their car. Girder was shown to be attached to a bridge. Cat ran from the ambulance. Yeah. Teardrop evaporated. Okay, hold on. An orchid with tender stalks sailed over the teardrop as it passed by. The teardrop evaporated. Yeah. Okay. What about out here? And then we have the floor plan. Okay. Somebody the guy opens our guard house. Okay, hold on. It all started when the ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and they jumped through the hoop. Is it just this? Right. His memories are scrambled. I need to figure out what happened. Hmm. I'm sorry, when the ringmasters ordered. Okay, hold on. Okay. His stuff isn't really scrambled terribly, right? Yeah, mix up of events same way every time. So these two, okay, it kind of makes sense. This is the order. This is the mixed up order, but it's mixed up the same way for everyone. All right, here we go. Let's decipher what everything is. I liberated myself and Trip Top admired. I think Trip Top is the boss. The ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and they jumped through the hoop. Trip Top granted the angels their freedom and the angels melted into the pages of an open book. Liberated myself. Trip Top admired the silver string of my bow. Silver string would be his wire, so they know. Trip Top granted the angels their freedom. The angels would be The gangsters? Angels melted into the open book. Open book. Angels danced on the robot's finger, and the second twin swallowed them whole. I think the twin is the parking garage. Robot's finger would be the car? Angels were destined to pass into the second twin's bowels. Oh no, armored horse I think is car. That would make sense. Robot's fingers. I think that has to be a door. Okay, this makes sense. At some point, the guy went berserker, ripped off his shirt, and the boss saw something that they seemed to panic her. The boss saw the wire, right? Because we know that he's wearing a wire. Like we know that. That seems correct. I think the angels have to be the gangsters. Trip Top granted the angels their freedom. The ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent. They jumped through the hoop. Jumped through the hoop. Where did she send them? Window makes sense, but it also doesn't, because why would they just jump out the window? Why wouldn't they just take the stairs? Angels danced upon the on the robot's fingers. The second twin swallowed them whole. Because here's them getting away. That's what's happening here. Right? So they came down the staircase and went down the parking garage. Parking garage is open. So he tore off his shirt, which showed because he went crazy because of the thing, and showed off his wire. Then tripped up, granted the angels their freedom. That would be the game. She sent them into a panic. Angels melted into the pages of an open book. I think that's the stairs. Angels danced on the robot's finger and the second twin swallowed them whole. Is this just a door? Do I have door? I do have door. Second twin swallowed them whole. I think that this has got to be that. Something else is very wrong though. Is the twin the car? No. Oh, that doesn't bode well then. I'm getting stuck on the same thing you got stuck on, then I don't know. Granted the angels their freedom. Hmm. But I would try something different with that. Because I see the sewer. It doesn't look like the sewer was used. And I guess well, I guess it could have been. Hmm. Okay, wait. What? Why is? So there is an ornithop. Okay, wait. Hang on. The angels melted into the pages of an open book. Angels dance on the robot. This would then be. Okay, because there's so many different ways of interpreting this. I think open book has to be a door. I think open book has to be a door because I'm looking at the map and like the actual like indications of doors look like, in theory, could look like a book. Right? That's kind of my thoughts. So I'm back to the angels being gangsters. What else is plural? It's gangsters or cops. It's got to be one of the two, right? ringmaster ordered the lions out of the tent and they jumped through the hoop. See, but also jumped through the hoop makes me think it's the window. Dance on the robot's fingers and the second twin swallowed them whole. What? Is the robot's fingers the door? No. Hold on, let's look out here again. Okay. We're not looking at the whole thing. We're focused on the wrong thing. The second twin's bowels. That would be the... Because so they got to the roof. And there's so much going on this side of the thing that I wasn't even considering this. Okay, so let me make that wrong. Because I know that bowels is wrong. It's parking garage. What else is wrong? Is it twin? Yes. I think. Of course, it's just a building. Okay. Ah. So I kind of had it. I was just looking at I was looking at all the wrong things. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. I can see that. Yeah. So, oh god. I have nothing to go off of other than just words. So, boss. No. All right, let's. Undercover cop. Oh god, there's a lot going on here. No. So, boss. Well, gangsters traversed roof. Traversed girder. I don't. Okay, my problem with this is I don't know what it wants, other than figuring out what. Like, does this need to be in a specific order, or is this just simply? Okay, so boss, saw, wire. There's one order of operations here. Oh, great. That's what worries me is but like, is it the order is left to right and then going down, or is it everything in the left column and then everything in the right column? Like, that's not clear. Trudeau granted the angels their freedom, and the angels melted into the pages of an open book. Left to right, top to, okay, that's kind of what I was hoping was gonna be. That's what I was planning on doing. Boss saw wire. Gangsters exited via window. Where's window? Gangsters traverse girder. Cops entered building. Cops searched. Cops searched building. Oh, wait, hold on. What happened first? Undercover cop removed shirt. Boss saw wire. Boss ordered evacuation. Gangsters exited via window. Gangsters reversed girder. Took granted the angels their freedom, but the angels melted into the pages of an open book. Exited via the window. Angels danced on the robot's fingers, and the second twin swallowed them whole. They entered the parking garage. Angels destined to pass the second twin's bowels. Entered building. Gangsters. Angels were destined to pass into the second twin's bowels, which would be the parking garage. So they entered the building, then they entered the parking garage. Exit via car. Okay. You know what? I'll take that first try. We actually we understood what happened. There's some way what words to use. Okay. That makes, I mean, I hope so with The gangsters were experimenting with a device that disarranged memories. When the most affected of the test subjects revealed that he was an undercover cop, boss realized that they had to flee. While the workshops around, their only way of reaching their car was via a girder that could get them into the neighboring building. This is a group of individuals. Commentary, case 01667. The investigator Roy Sampson. After completing my investigation of A1 Francis Circle, I come to a terrible realization. If this disarranger can do what it did, if this disarranger can do to others what it did to Officer Martinez, there's no telling how dangerous it could be. Physical destruction, mental incapacitation, and an insidious method of application in the wrong hands, it can do unspeakable things. It appears to be in the wrong hands as we speak. I had to find out what they plan to do with it next. So we have all of the words. We just have one more scenario to do, it seems like. Oh, no, we don't. I need to do this first. Okay. We have several gangs. Is it Hildegard Bauer? I think this is... That makes sense. The Andiers gang... stole a... Or no. They planted a tape recorder in Hildegard's office so they could obtain, you know, information, evidence that the Bauer gang was Stealing. No. Destroying evidence? They gave this evidence to Roy? Okay. You know, I'm not mad about being this close right away. What one word do I have wrong? Hildegard gained Moria's favor by working on the Heritage Project, and then that gave that gave advice that weakened. So I don't have a strengthened. As a revenge, the Andir gang planted a tape recorder in Hildegard's office. They could obtain evidence the Bauer gang was destroying. This feels weird. Yeah. Okay. Of course. What else would they? Yeah. Bauer gang headed by Hildegard was one of the two crime families in New Wells. Hildegard gained Moria's favor by working the Heritage Project and gave advice that weakened the rival gang, the Andirs. As revenge, the Andir gang planted a tape recorder in Hildegard's office so they could get evidence that the Bauer gang was selling drugs. They gave this evidence to Moria. When Moria announced a surprise press conference, Hildegard called for accelerated testing of a weapon that could scramble people's memories with using sound. Unraveling, full of sound and fury. Fun that at finishing that, the overarching story, just kind of what is happening. I have some questions. Mostly, what? I will not be silenced, for I am a fool. I heed no hero. The ends of the tube has been cut. Yes, go deflate her, ruin her, poison her, deflate her. Okay. He looked at my wondrous scroll. Why does that make him worry? He is crazed. Here I am, but then I go. The work bell rings and the king arrives. The good twin must be let in. His departure creates a void. A hero is here but is rebuffed. The void is filled by the evil twin. He hides his nature and unpacks his brother's work. The eyes and ears gather. What? I see the eyes and ears have gathered, in fact, yes. pair of robots told the snake. What snake? Oh, told the snake. A pair of robots told the snake to attack. No, pop the balloon. Attack the balloon. Crossroad Builder shot the snake to protect the balloon. This is a heroic day. A sad day. Scrambled memory, because clearly that's what it is. Okay. What a wild. I'm sure that's going to be relevant in a second. Let's start over here. I saw your setup as I left. The microphone is hardwired to the speakers and they're facing away from the mayor. That's right, Mr. Sampson. Good. I'm not too worried about the speakers. I want to hit her, not a whole crowd. They need something close to her face and they don't have that. Something wrong? Let me show you something, detective. Just note that leave my uniform in your locker by accident. I don't have a spare. Mine has been gone since it was out to cleaners yesterday. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Paul. A speaker and microphone contain the same basic internals components. Electrical signal, sound. When wired to the speaker, electrical signals are converted into sound, whereas a microphone sound is converted into electrical signals. Right. I'm not sure what Roy is looking for, so it's not my concern. Just gotta go grab some backup. Hello. We shouldn't turn him away, Moria. Roy's a trustworthy man. If he says the phone is a risk, I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's Ms. Meredith to you, and it's not just the phone. Walkie-talkies, hardwiring the speakers. I'm not sure if I believe sound can be that dangerous. The cleaning of illicit materials, see draw schedule P317. Building may return to regular use. Public safety, buildings harboring class 4 labs must be destroyed. People of New Wells. I have failed you. The Heritage Project was meant to keep the buildings of our community safe. But now, though, I have become an unwitting agent in their destruction. But I was not alone in this. A phone and 3 walkie-talkies. Oh. Okay, reporters should be here in about an hour. I suppose I'll have to wait until after the conference. Get a coffee. Morning security, Greg from Sonic Solutions. Greg from Sonic Solutions left. Roy Sampson arrived left. Speakers are hardwired to the podium. Idiot, census killings get you caught. This way we go unnoticed. No one can trust our information ever again, provided this works as well as it did in testing. Suppose I should get moving as well. Secunda should know of all the necessary details, Ms. Bauer. There's a radio signal receiver and a full set of overalls. I still think we could just kill her. No one can besmirch the name of Hildegard Bauer. Arbach, Albach, should I go? It's Samal. Trust in Echo Sedunka. Or microphone, radio signal. There's a lot of shenanigans going on over there. Is there another? I feel like I'm I'm still missing some spots, so I guess. Oh God. Guys and ears are definitely reporters. You didn't tell. Yeah, you did tell me this is where they go off in the crate. You're right. 100%. You're right. This is him. This is his schedule. Hmm. Something else here is wrong. This makes sense. What is this thing? Like, it'll be... It makes sense that this is security, right? But that's not right. So they put security there. And it's not right. It's like nothing is fitting here, which is a little worrisome. Yeah, why is nothing fitting there now? I don't like that. The Hildegard. It's just a gun. Is this actually security? Okay, and I'm just an idiot. Okay. So, what else is wrong? That is Moria. This is security. What's our other incorrect thing? This is not the roster. So what is this? Translator? No. Partner? A knife? Once again, I don't know. One of these is gonna be right. It's a person, apparently. Or it was correct. The Roy is being used by the gun. Let me figure out what other word is incorrect here. Who is this? Is this an emitter? Ah. God, words. What concerns me is there's still spots we haven't found. Well, no, of course not. But, like, the fact that unless they're going to add another, usually there's just a bunch of question marks at the bottom to indicate there's more things to do. This one doesn't have that. Yeah, the not needing to word hunt is very nice. I agree. Is it Greg? Let's see. I returned to the conference and looking at the Roy realized a Bauer gangster had disguised himself as a sound technician and attached a speaker to the where is the thing? There's a receiver to the microphone, so Roy shot the microphone. Well, okay. Out of all of this, 2 or 1 thing is wrong, sure. Question is what? Better question, is it only one thing? It is only one thing. Why would a microphone become a speaker? Because of this. According to the game, that is the thing. It's not actually a thing, right? We are using the game's logic to solve the puzzle. The game says it can happen, so in this world, it can happen. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Garrison. Okay, it's Greg. No, wait, something else is wrong here. Hold on. There are two things wrong. Why would you worry that it would become a speaker? You worry as a receiver. I agree with you. Unfortunately, it is correct. Oh, yeah. Looking at... Am I just missing... I'm just gonna throw words in here until it tells me it's right. Because I have no idea what could go here. Oh. Okay, yeah, he looked at the roster and noticed that, yeah, sure, alright, whatever. I guess. Alright, now we gotta find whatever the other word that is wrong. We need to find the other incorrect word. Roy won more Moria and this feels wrong. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, the bodyguard's dead. Where did Roy end up? He was guarding this side street. Unhand me, I don't know what that woman told you, but I run a legitimate business and you have brutalized my employees. Oh no. Uh-oh. What happened to Roy? Am I historian or history? Our escape, his weapon, our hunger, my service. Oh, this looks familiar. Against all odds we rise, and us conquers protectors of the galaxy, and with that we'll remember this day forever. Oh, poor Roy. Oh boy. I can't swap places. Ugh. Whoa. This is throwing me off a little bit. Okay. Horse. Okay, wait. So we start with this. We've taken idol to the kingdom. Horse is dead. I have no idea. Like, this is baffling. Right. I kind of figured that based on just the order of things. The order of things just doesn't make sense. But I also have nothing to go off of, which is not helpful. Is there another thing that I should be looking at, or is this is this just simply trial and error to figure out what the, or do I have to compare both of these together to try to figure it out? The issue is that there are significantly less. This is what happened at the thing. This is not.
I was once arrested for identity theft. I was a different person back then.
Thanks, Decky. They're separate. They're not the same. Yeah, so like, and I have nothing else to go off of. So I just have to trial and error this to figure it out. Yeah, one before he gets hungry and then one after. Right. Yeah, that I gathered, and like it makes sense. Yeah, like that makes sense. It's the rest of this that doesn't make sense. I mean, it honestly, I might look up the order of both of these so I can go to the next DLC. Because I this I I have solved the rest of the DLC stuff for this one in particular. Why? Why? But why? Why? To Yeah, I'm still not getting it. I don't. I'll be honest. I don't care for this puzzle at all, and I want to move on. This feels kind of just arbitrarily added at the end. This is just his, but like he steals a bike, watches the ending of the base game, steals a right. Oh, so I have to remember to have seen him at the end, seen him driving by at the end of the base game. Okay, sure, I guess. Yeah, I'm not even working this one out. I'm just filling it in to move on. Like, sure, I guess. And this is what happened to Roy. This is the events now, right? I mean, those just make sense because he's getting closer to the thing, I guess. Punching. I guess this one at least is kind of like a slideshow. Sure. Oh boy. After the arrest of Hildegard, Roy saw that Echo had fled. Into an abandoned store, I guess. Roy followed Echo, but was ambushed. During the fight, Roy and Echo both lost their memories. Oh, earmuffs. Echo then took Roy's gun and prepared to shoot. Suddenly, Roy activated the Disarranger, which scrambled both of their memories. And his final act, Roy... No. Wait. Yeah, Roy took back his gun and shot the Disarranger. This is fine. I'm okay with this, but like the others, what do I care about Echo's nonsense? We're saying Mayor Meredith from having her memories estranged by the Bowers. Roy chased down Saguna and the Disarranger. In order to take out both threats, Roy chose to sacrifice his own memories so he could disarrange Secunda's, and then took back his gun to destroy the Disarranger. Oh no. What are you in for? I saw the Rugtan made a sauce out of this gum chewer. Can't believe I have to work with this guy. Oh, poor Roy. I don't like these two working together. Hey, Roy Sampson is still the finest detective we have. If he says he solved it, then he solved it. Right here, it is Rugtan. The landlord it is. Ah, they just have a translation guide, basically. Poor Roy. Hello, sir. Why are you back? Mr. Oriel Toussaint. Oh, right, because he thinks he's, what's his face? Page file OT 1438, Toussaint Oriel, assigned psychiatrist Dr. Adam Fisher. I've been seeing this patient for a few months now, and his progress has been interesting. On certain days, he retains his defiant attitude, while on others, he is far more amiable. Regardless, he persists in his strange preconceptions of the world. The defiant Oriole speaks a form of Lemurian, although when I send transcripts to translators, they tell me it makes no sense. This seems to match my experience with the amiable Oriole. He speaks Albionian, at least to some degree. When asked to recount our sessions, he understands the question but relates events consistently out of order and uses strange terms. He refers to me as Snowman, perhaps due to my white coat. I found recent success with Oriole by giving him access to a typewriter. He types out large passages in Albionian and Lemurian and is compiling them into a larger work. The amiable Oriole seems excited about what he is writing, describing it as wondrous crumbs from a devil. If it can help him find happiness moving forward, I suppose I too will call it wondrous. I'm worried that his face is showing back up. Okay, the Lemurian Phoenix. For the strange saga of Lemurian Phoenix, in which ancient prophecies, divine revelations, and royal decrees shape history. Oh, good. What is this, Australia? No, it's Lemuria, of course. Okay. Royal blood. Celebrations turn sour at Tikor Palace. Your king loves you. We're going to tune in to 104.9 FM for His Majesty's solstice speech on Monday. Hey. Goodbye. Off we go, driver. All right. Hello, friend. Ilfar edited out all my best turns of phrase and replaced them with played out cliches. My section's going to sound pathetic. When I'm queen, I'll give the public something to tune in for. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Give it a rest, sis. You've got as much chance of wearing that crown as the sun does of rising in the west. I'm next. Get over it. Okay. Well, look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Good riddance, then. More grub for many. Dear Mr. Labop. That's a fun name. You're cordially invited to attend the King's renowned summer solstice celebration at Tikor Palace. The festivities will run for 24 hours, commencing at 4 p.m. on Saturday with traditional dancing in the ballroom at both sunset and sunrise, and refreshments on the balcony throughout. Naturally, His Majesty will be occupied in meetings with his various advisors, fine-tuning and recording the sections of his speech they have each written ahead of the national radio broadcast. However, his two charming children will be available to represent the family. Sincerely, Tikor Palace. Is this Mr. Labop? I'm assuming it is because he has the letter. Okay. King Lutri Manzek. All right, the king. Becca, really? It's now well past my meeting time. Why can't you just let me in? Your Majesty, happy summer solstice. I hope you enjoy this fine champagne. Outside visitor protocol. Ms. Shabak will meet you at the outer gates. From there, she will take you through security into the waiting hall. When His Majesty is ready for you, he will call Ms. Shabak to let you into the cabinet. When His Majesty is finished with you, he will call for Ms. Shabak to let you out. She will escort you either off palace grounds, if you're not attending the celebration, or back to the ballroom or balcony, if you are. Okay. So is it Becca Shabak then? Please be patient. I'm only following His Majesty. The orders His Majesty gave me when his last meeting ended. He clearly stated he will tell us when he is ready and that I'm not to disturb him until then. And so okay, we names. All right. First, intelligence, justice, guardian, eye, sentinel, chief. I'm moving the not name names away because they're in the way. No weapons, no knives. Place gift here. King Lorien. Okay, this is an important map, I think. Guys probably spent more money reframing those paintings of his vanity and his predecessors than I'll earn all year. Orders for Tristan Zeldorf. That's a fun name. Dark Covenant doors throughout solstice celebrations known as enter or leave unless such a success. If you ever must leave your post for a bathroom break, ensure one of your other guards cover for you. Keep close eye on visitors waiting in the hall. Man's holding a loaded rifle with bayonet attached. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna go into the hall and not be escorted. Ha 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 ha. Oh, he's dead. I'm sorry. Man is not breathing. My apologies for that one. There's a tape recorder. Your Majesty, here, section I prepare for your solstice speech. Resolve. The Dalemurians shy away from bold decisions. We are finished as a society. That is why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Until I tell you I am ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it. Okay. King Vanto Manzek. Alright, we're gonna put all the Manzeks down here. We have Lutri, we have Lorien, we have Danzo, we have Orant. Look at all the gifts. Oh look, there's a Lemurian tablet. That's never that's always a good sign, right? Tea and crumpets. The trap door is unlocked. The window is locked from the inside. Oh. I don't know where there's more pleasant music. Okay, so who are these people? When I'm queen, I'll give the public something to tune in for. Give it a rest, sis. You have much chance of wearing that crown as the sun does rising in the west. I'm next. Look who's dashing off as soon as their section has been recorded. Good riddance and more grub for many. Is he Many Labop? His two training will be available to represent the family, so these must be Manzeks as well. It's just a question of what are their names. Is it Leva? It might be Leva and Zarek. I'm just guessing. And whoever this is. And this other guy. Oh, do we have a time? The High Guardian, Justice Minister, Princess Leva, Prince Zarek. Okay. So who is this? Is either the High Guardian. Okay, hold on. We have High Guardian, the Justice Minister, the Intelligence Director, the First Sentinel, and the Propaganda Chief. Okay, we have all of those sorted. Again. So this guy is either the High Guardian or the Justice Minister, because I think... I'm trying to figure out what time of day it is. Oh god, yeah. I feel that. Commencing at 4 p.m. Person on the balcony throughout. Two charming children will be available to represent the family. The fact that the prince, she's out here. This must be the Justice Minister? I think it has to be. Mostly because it has the look of evening, not necessarily morning. And both Princess Liva and Prince Zarek are out. And the fact that it isn't quite... Who are you? Alright, something else is wrong here. Is he not the Justice Minister? Is he the... Is it morning? And he's the other one? He's the Propaganda Chief? Hey Mom, thanks for the Prime sub for 20 months. Appreciate you. It's okay, it's the king's name. That's who. Okay, that's fine. As Lutri, I was hoping for Met. Lutri recorded his speech. Did she do it? She killed him with a dagger. No, it'd be a bayonet from... Bayonet from a gun. Afterwards, the killer moved the body to escape. He opened the trapdoor and followed it. This is a word game, kind of. It's a mystery puzzle sort of thing. Yeah, investigation word game kind of thing. Where basically I have a whole bunch of different points to look at that give me different words based on what the people are currently saying. I have to figure out. There's a guy who's dead in here. I'm sorry, he's not breathing. And I basically at this point I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Unlock the trapdoor. Yeah, that's kind of. It could be unlocked. I mean, that's probably true because it does say the trapdoor is unlocked. Oh, actually, unlock the trapdoor and opened it for. Oh, wait. Kill him with a bayonet from a gun. Afterwards, kill and move the body. Oh no, it's with a dagger. Never mind. Not the. It was not the bayonet. It's definitely the dagger. Dagger from a statuette, right? Because it matches the. It's the same bronze from the. Okay, yeah. Who then? No, that's very wrong. All right. There's on 95% difficulty. Oh, good. Thanks. Excellent. Oh, wait. What if it was the what if it was the prince? Okay, maybe not. So I'm getting hung up on wanting to use like the first Sentinel and stuff because these are implying that they're actual names, of which I only have 3 choices. I feel like move the body isn't right. No, move the body is definitely right because look at the trail of blood going from the recording device to here. Like that's right. That has to be. That has to be right. As Lutri recorded his speech, somebody killed him with a dagger from the statuette. Afterwards, they moved the body. Then, to escape, someone unlocked the trapdoor and opened it for who the killer. Who then? Do I have the word escape? Do I have the word escape? I don't have the word escape. Chloe. Hi, Chloe. You can't write. Yeah. The window's locked. To escape. Lutri recorded his speech. Unlocked the trapdoor and opened it for whoever it was, who then let the killer out? No. Let the killer... something else is wrong somewhere. Okay, let's go back through who has motivation. Find the frog, the egg. Windows locked from the inside. Trap door is unlocked. Well past my meeting time. Well past my meeting time. Makes me think. Alright, hold on. What's the chance of buying a Carlos Santos? Look who's dashing off. So am I should I be looking at these? No, because it doesn't, that doesn't make grammatical sense. Which is why I haven't been looking at those. I guess it could be the window. Well, window's locked from the inside. Trapdoor's unlocked, but it's the chair. Maybe it is the window. No, Claire, it's a different song. Dale, Marie, and Shia from Bold Decisions, we are finished as society. This is why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Still don't like this. But they were the most recent person to be there, right? Based on time of day, the last person to be in here. Probably. I don't know. Oh, well, that's also bad. Hello.
Good morning.
Don't know the murder one of the two items critical to their escape. I feel like I'm just going in circles here. They haven't. They have to have. I don't think it's the trap. I don't think it's the trap door. I honestly I think it's the window because like the chair's on the trap door. First Sentinel killed him with a dagger from the statuette. Then the killer moved the body. That it has to be First Sentinel, right? So like about off we go driver. Like she's kind of whoever this is just kind of pushing it along. To escape. Okay, maybe that's. I feel like I'm just going in circles and I'm not getting anywhere. Is it Becca? Oh, okay, hold on. We're getting somewhere. So it is the First Sentinel. I don't like the grammar here, because that was throwing me off real hard. Because everywhere else in the game, the grammar has been spot on. But then we have this. Their name isn't First Sentinel. That is their title. So they are the First Sentinel. Don't do this, game. Come on. Kill and move the body. They played the speech. Did it not play the speech? Is it a different word that's wrong? Sure. But, it doesn't matter how they got out. They were just let out. We don't care. We don't care how they escaped. We just care that they did escape in the first place. Oh man. Okay, fine. The First Sentinel was able. See, here it says the First Sentinel, and I'm still mad about that. First Sentinel was able to get a dagger past security because it formed part of his gift for the king. For killing the royal and moving the body, the First Sentinel hastily mopped up most of the blood with a curtain. He then edited the recording of the king reading the speech segment he had written so that it said, "We are finished. Do not disturb me until I tell you I am ready." On hearing this over the speaker system, the usher escorted the killer out without suspecting anything. Or they could have just, given the First Sentinel a name instead. And then I could just go through the names. Kalegeist. Thanks for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Hope your stream went well. Ash Intelligence Agency declassified. Office of Research and Reports. Monitoring Lemurian technological progress. Confidential. Background. Around 800 BC, High Guardian Trifle Ozil ordered the burning down of universities and libraries throughout Lemuria. His goal was to restrain technological advancement, which had spiraled out of control with Redacted. At the same time, Lemurian Empire's various territories unite under the current flag. To reflect this, they also adopted the following national motto: "After the Inferno, only one shall rise," bearing the mark of the universe. Because of the information lost during this period, the modern population is largely ignorant of this history. Many believe the motto to be ancient spiritual prophecy. You play Minecraft with making a small slime farm? Oh, nice. This is a puzzle kind of word game where we're just trying to solve. We get a scenario and we have to figure out what happened for the most part. Eternity's End. A spiritual leader meets an unexpected fate. So yeah, we have all these locations to look at and we gather information and then we have to just figure out what happened basically by filling in blanks and all that stuff. It's been a fun little puzzle game. I say little, but we've been doing this for like a month and a half. 2 months almost now, right? We started this at the beginning of January. I think. Animetics, blood alcohol use during period prescribed by Dr. Jolene Prenzi. Jolene Prenzi. Okay. Moondrift. Homeopathic solution 104. Moondrift provided by Rallo Krish. Okay, we have Moondrift. We'll put homeopathic there. One has alcohol. We have medicine. Calm and restore moisturizer. Ingredients: clear jojoba oil, jasmine petal, and paste. What does this have? This is the moisturizer. So moisturizer is jasmine and paste. I want to kind of try to keep the similar ingredients together. Mouthwash, a toothbrush, and a straight razor. All right. Waterfall proclamations. December 4th, 1912. First Sentinels may not accept donations. They must do away with material goods and wealth. February 13th, 1915. When a first Sentinel dies, his eldest son succeeds him. Oh, yes, Chloe. When a first Sentinel dies, his eldest son succeeds him. In the first Sentinel, if the first Sentinel had no sons, there can be no new first Sentinel until another is chosen by the universe to fulfill the ancient prophecy. November 23rd, 1915. In the case of twins, there can be two first Sentinels. Sure. June 3rd, 1939. Sin is no longer to be met with punishment but compassion. November 24th, 1940. The first true Sentinel Nagasi will live forever. Oh, okay. So let's see. So we have wealth forever in sinners. So wealth must be rejected. I'm going to move these around. But reject wealth, live forever, and embrace the sinners. Yeah, if you say so, say so, Stone Tablet. Oh boy. Duties quota. Friday is the day of rest. Good to know that they still use Sunday through Saturday calendar. Dedicants Nosy, Raffelli, and Trana. Excellent work lately. The universe will surely reward you. Boys, I expect the same output from you as any other dedicant. Raise your standards. Oh boy. So we need to figure out who is who and what they did, and oh boy. All right. Hello, sir. Oh, I feel sick after dinner last night, but it passed quickly. At first, I assumed it must be food poisoning. Then, after I began vomiting foam, I realized I thought maybe the virus had returned. Now, though, I finally understand. My body knew something was wrong with First Sentinel Nagasi. Oh. As First Sentinel Nagasi's scribe for 28 years, I feel my duty to document this morning's tragic events. By the time I awoke, Kwanzaa was already laying the table. When I came outside, I saw her knock for First Sentinel Nagasi, but no one answered, so she let herself into his quarters. A few minutes later, she emerged and told us all the terrible news. He, too, had fallen ill, but he had died in his sleep. Ori and Koi have now been allowed to see their father, while the rest of us wait outside. Presto. Names. Same thing happened to me after I threw up all foamy after dinner, but soon I was fine again. Wonder why only us two seem to have been affected. Perhaps we have unknowingly reached a higher level of empathy than the others. Allow us to feel the first Sentinel's energy moving through us in his final moments. Shouldn't feel sick or sad for that matter. You should feel nothing in particular, for he has not gone. His consciousness has simply been redistributed. Now, come on, I've already laid the table. Let's eat breakfast. We don't want last night's leftovers to go to waste. Oh, okay. There's some mint, some jasmine, a chili plant, newcomer's handbook. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Guarding duties, evening. During evening, you may rest. Cooking duties, morning. Serve everyone their own leftovers from the previous evening's meal. Afternoon. During the afternoon fast, you may take time off to meditate or study. Evening. Cook, bless, and serve, asterisk, a hearty yet simple meal of spiced rice. When seeing the table, remember the longer a decadent has been here, the closer to the first Sentinel's end of the table they have the honor of sitting. Okay. Then we have the table. Oh boy. Spices. Holy spices. Chili powder, coriander seeds, cumin, mustard seeds. Yeah, my poor organization is just ruined. Make your rice twice as nice. Wild mix, fresh mix by adding your choice of spice. So now we have to figure. Okay, we have the images of what each plate was, so hooray. Some mint, some jasmine. Okay. Oh. Unopened bottle. Method 5. Methods continue. 5. Start timer and observe effects. 6. After test, clean equipment and water. Results. Only took 7 minutes to reach stage 1 and another 15 for full effect. The methods work. Ready to proceed. Sure, dude. Interesting. Why is there a patch of fur removed from this poor goat's belly? Oh. Alright, whatever happened here appears. I see the Alright, let's go in here. Yeah, he has kind of the same issue as the as those animals, so that's interesting. From what everyone here has told me, it sounds like the virus you all had a couple weeks ago is going around again. Surprising though, I'd have expected you all to be immune from getting it a second time. It's also strange that Mr. Nagasi succumbed to the virus while the two others who caught it again seem to have shaken it off. We'll need a full autopsy to get to the bottom of this. Oh boy. Ravi Nagasi. All right, we have a first name. Known conditions: suffered severe burns as a young man, otherwise remarkably fit, healthy for his age. Recommendations: cover burn areas from direct sunlight, moisturize burn areas each night before bed. Copy of notes for previous appointment. Symptoms: phony vomit. Diagnosis: Andipi virus. Prescription: antiemetics, fluids, and rest. All followers also infected. Some insist on taking Quack's medicine. Oh boy. Good must be washed in pure alcohol between tests to remove all contaminations. Right. As you should. Fucking filled with vomit. The man is not breathing. Sure isn't. Oh boy. Here we go. Absolutely not. No man of this position to ever be made to suffer such an indignity in life or death. Blessed with the mark of the universe at age 25 doesn't live forever. You're playing a sun on the face, a sign of respect for the fire that marked you. Embrace rather than treat the marks with which you have been blessed. So he's telling him to, okay. Only vomit, solar plexus, chakra blockages. Sure, dude. All followers also affected. Some are so arrogant as to favor Western. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, dude. Extreme dilution. Like cure. Insomnia is cured by coffee. Yeah, right? Like, sure. I don't think that's how that works, but you know, they can do, you know, you do you.
Homeopathy doctor, you can't overdose on homeopathic medicine patient, you can fucking drown.
That, yes, you can definitely drown. Very accurate. How's it even possible after the Waterfalls proclamation just the other day? How are we going without him? Don't you see, it's, as I've been telling everyone for over a year now, our father never truly understood the Waterfalls proclamations. Clearly it is a spirit that will survive eternally. I'll take this and pass it around outside once you're done. Should there be an autopsy? Yes or no? This is Ori. Which one? Hold on. Okay. Today is my son's 25th birthday. My son's 25th birthday, making them the same age as I was when I fulfilled the ancient prophecy and took on this mantle. Kwanzaa is concerned that our boys are not worthy of their destinies. I must admit, I am too. Her intuition has developed impressively since she first arrived here. Dates for the second proclamation. She's become a fine mother. Everything is clear now. The waterfall agrees, and the universe has provided a solution that does not contradict any past proclamations. I reveal this message this evening. First thing this morning, before anyone else is awake, I found our stupid goat escaped again. Must have chewed through the rope last night while we were all asleep, as he was definitely there when everyone went to bed yesterday. Oh. Okay. So we have KNPN, KNPNON. We have ATGN and QR. So AT. GN QR. Oh, we have two R's though. I mean, know Jolene Frenzy is actually, this is probably Jolene, right? Wanna be Raffaele? You're probably right. Which will leave us with Rallo Krish for the last name that's just kind of out there. Then it's a question of who is. Well, this is Rallo, and then which one is which is the question. What is? Who is gardening? What is today? That's the question. What is today? Is this Monday? He was definitely there when he went to bed yesterday. So you are currently gardening. Which means it's Monday. Yay. All right. We know who is who. Who sat where? So it would be the first Sentinel, then the twins. And it's just a matter of figuring out this order. As a scribe of 28 years. Okay, so do I have this backwards? So then it would be him. Okay. Just gotta flip the table. I guess that also makes sense because if they're his children, then they've been here. They haven't been here as long because they haven't been alive that long. The kitchen. Okay. Which recipes caused sickness and which did not? It would be the wild mix. Who else was sick? It's one of these two. This is definitely fine. Okay, maybe not. I felt sick, so... Okay, that's correct. So what's... So... It's the mint leaves, because they're the only thing... No. Wait, was I... Something else is... I thought there were only 3 people. Oh, wait. Yeah, I thought there were only 3 people who got ill. Oh, it's the... Wait, so what is... The mortar... Wait, it's the mortar and pestle. So it's either the... It's the cumin seeds. So it's the mild mix and the earth... Wait. The mild mix and the fresh mix. So how did he end up... Right, so but then how did... Oh, his is different. Because the other 2 got sick, but they didn't die. He died. So of course his thing is different. The goat died because someone... Why did the goat die? Why do we care why the goat died? Someone washed... medicine into a... God, I gotta search. Into a pond. God, the translating nonsense, but that was pure nonsense, Orange. It was... Oh, I had a time. And then put it on the... Wash medicine. And we're gonna move these down here. They're in the way. The only problem I had with that last case was the pictures at the end. I complained a little bit about those. Okay, I think you might be right too. I think you might be right, Chloe. But like the thing is like the fish also, like, it has to be something that was put into the water. It's gotta be. Bottle of gin is unopened. After test, clean equipment in water. Washed medicine threw medicine into a pond using no. Using the mortar and pestle, then put it on. This is a bit difficult. I'm trying to think. I feel like Hunvigo wasn't exit because it was shaved. Yeah, that feels weird. Hold on. Ground Moondrift into the pond. And then put it on. Hold on, we're getting somewhere. Ground Moondrift into the. Okay. Okay. Baby steps. We're getting there. So why does Moondrift... Wait, why? Sure, I guess. Sentinel. So Pravi died because of Moondrift. Died of Moondrift poisoning because someone put Moondrift paste in the pond. Okay, maybe not. Hello, Echo. Thanks for the raid. What were you up to? Either very basic. Ah, okay, okay. Funny as a word. Oh, good. Does someone put... Are we playing to watch Brave play? Oh, good. I did not play it this week. Mostly because I didn't feel like playing all dungeons. Yeah, I thought it was food too. It's not pot. Maybe it is food. No, what? I'm just gonna put words in here until it works, I guess. Because I'm in the moisture. What? I think you're right, Chloe. Hold on. They put the okay. So on Saturday, Pravi announced that he lived forever. Great. Check his medical record again. Moisturize. Oh.
He put it on his face, which made him ingest it. That's his burns around his mouth. Okay. No, that makes sense. That does make sense.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Later on, while someone took the goat to the pond for a test. Is it Jolene? While on water collection duty, I'm guessing. No, wait. Jolene is not one of. Hold on. Who did it? Who was on water collecting duty on Saturday night? On Saturday. QR. No, on Saturday. GN. It was Grezzo? Wait, but after it was done, who did? After it was done, someone washed the mortar and pestle. Who? No, you're fine, Chloe. Water collection Saturday was GN. That's Grezzo Nosy. First thing is more, if anyone else is awake, I found our stupid goat escaped again. So that would imply that whoever's on overnight watch it wasn't, yeah. I want to make sure that this sentence is right, but I'm confident. Yeah, it was him. But why would he? Oh, wait, then I need to look at Sunday. So this should be Gretzo again. No. Is it just Koi again? It is just him again. Yeah, but he did it on purpose. I was thinking that he was kind of like setting up someone else to be the frame for that, instead of it just being, oh, I'm gonna go wash it. Oh no, because no, he has to do it. He has to do it improperly because he knows that it's contaminated. He can't risk someone else doing it and then, you know, I don't know. 2 weeks before the first Sentinel's death, Rallo Krish had prescribed a homeopathic moondrift solution to treat the Andipi virus and its main symptoms, foamy vomit. Koi theorized, according to the key principles of homeopathy, the moondrift flower should therefore cause foamy vomit. I wonder if it could be used as a topical poison to kill his fowl without arousing suspicion, and set about his test. So he did do it on purpose. Boom, boom, boom.
I sometimes feel like I am Superman. Just last week, I walked into a phone booth as a man that desperately needed a pee, and walked out of it changed into a man that is relieved of just having peed.
Yeah, that is how phone booths work, I guess. Sure. Okay. Thanks, Titan. Listen to MU Today with me, Durali Poma. Top story this morning: the king has announced plans to step down from royal duties following mounting pressure from the clergy and public. In his statement, Tikor Palace said King Orent would relinquish power to his son, Prince Lutri, at an official ceremony on Wednesday. The announcement follows several days of unrest in which crowds have taken to the streets to protest the king's recent solstice speech, which centered around plans to westernize Lemuria. Oh, wow. Let's see. It's just after 11. It looks like he's floating out a slice of pizza. He kind of does, yeah. Got time for one more, you think? All right, let's do it. Ascension. A secret is unearthed. Boy's Temple. Powerful proclamations. So there should now be 2 First Sentinels, technically. Those new proclamations. January 3rd, 1941. Sincere gifts are to be distinguished from donations. First Sentinels may permit the former. A First Sentinel need only relinquish all material possessions of wealth once in his lifetime. From then onward, he may keep whatever the universe bestows upon him, provided it is for the benefit of all. First Sentinel Pravi Nagasi will live forever through his favorite son Koi. First Sentinel Koi Nagasi must spread his love to his female followers who are to embrace this honor. Oh, good. All right. Yep, I see where that's going. Oh, good. Dump truck. Forklift. Excavator. Standard cult stuff, yeah. That's it. This explains the discrepancy. When I've talked to him about this, it has to stop. Uh-oh. An inhaler. I need to borrow Betsy again. Eat your boys lunch at the new pub in town today on me. Take your time. Keep the change, Koi. Betsy sounds like the name of one of the machines. See all those planters down there? They're going on the stairs, a row on each side. That's your job this afternoon. You can carry on with the roof ones tomorrow. Flower pots on the stairs. I'm on it. Leftovers in a foil swan. Sir, you do not have time to make a foil swan for your leftovers. But okay. Like, what are you doing? Fire escape. CO2. Wait. That seems like a not good fire extinguisher. Wait a minute. What? You can put a fire. What am I thinking? Why am I? Never mind. Yeah, I have. Never mind. I have them backwards. Either way, I have it backwards in my head. That's all. Congratulations, Dedicant. Today you all progress to level 9. Grant you access to some of Lemuria's most ancient knowledge. The process will begin with a demonstration. While in deep trance, I will activate this ancient relic with my mind, and you shall witness its miraculous powers. Tell no one what you see, for they are not yet ready. Afterwards, you will renounce your old life and embrace your new name, which the universe has chosen for you. Let us begin. And he has keys. Oh. Hey, look. It's another golden idol. Sound of chanting and drumming are blasted through the speakers. Incredible. Oh, here she is. It's Tessa Navari. Meaning naive one. Oh, I was like, I recognize this face. Sarita Shonda, meaning independent one. Nalzi Zahar, coddled one, sure. And Fez Rawaki, meaning wise one. Okay. Fun. Where? Oh, time of day. Okay. Ori's camp. That snake. Stay. It's freezing here. Do you mind if we close? If I close the window? Being so perspective, I expect you to already know our comrade has sadly left for Ori's camp. I'm struck me as the type, to be honest. Here's more names. All right, so we have Helen Martin, Lizzie Young, Nina Lavelle and Maggie Carter. So let's see. Desperate to shake mommy and daddy, little princess image, responds to flattery. That would be, I think that's the coddled one. That makes sense to me. So this would be Helen Martin. No, we still have, we're missing people, obviously, and I'm not. We'll get there. Strong thirst for knowledge, liable to stop donating if she thinks she's learned everything. Fears appearing foolish, easy to manipulate through validation. So this must be Tessa. Maggie Carter wants to prove she can handle herself, seeks to impress when subtly undermined. This would be Maggie. And that leaves Lizzie Young as the wise one. Okay, we can. You think Ori's the guy on the left? Is he? I mean, you might be right. Well, that's the, so that is, let's go back. Ori is Koi's brother. Right. Ori is Koi's brother. I think that's this guy who is, that's Grezzo Nosy, I thought. And they look like the same guy. Oh no, you might be right. You actually might be right. I'll fill it in for now, and then we'll go from there. Furniture expenses: a bird cage and cover, runner and 2 runner rugs. Okay, sure. What about this? Oh, here's Grezzo and here's the other names. So we have Grezzo. I'm pretty sure this is Grezzo. Grezzo Nosy. And then we have Jamadi Pura. Bible ever since he showed up here, had an opportunity to turn on me early, but proves his loyalty and worth that day. Not too bright, but useful servant. Or he's probably just dead. Yeah, there's a very good chance that he's just dead. Encyclopedias. Yeah, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's, yep, all right, cool. Fire extinguisher with the, yep, Once this is done, I can finally rest. JP has permission to leave the compound walls until 11 p.m. Sun can. Keys. You need this when you get there. Dispose of this note once you're done. Oh, wow. Last night I was once again haunted by my dark secret in my sleep. Will this recurring nightmare never cease? As often before, my father's specter entered my room when darkness fell. He lifted a finger to his lips and whispered, "You will pay for what you did to me. A life for a life." Oh. Wait. Oh, hold on. Damn. I thought I was onto something. I might still be onto something and something else is wrong. They're twins. Is the problem. It might be these 4. Before we get back into that, let's finish looking at everything. Bellator. Larus. It's a fancy looking car, this green one. Mech. There's something else in here I didn't look at. I mean, oh yeah, you're right. No, 5 is here. Oh, there's no V tome. Oh, that's what you mean. No, there is no 5 tome. The 5 tome is missing because this is the same color as the encyclopedias. So, yes, there is no 5 diary. Oh, the idol. Wait, how am I still... What else did I not look at? Am I missing something? Lamp in the room with the... Oh, okay. Thank you. Why the why? Oh, the bird cage. Bird is not breathing. Why? Wait. Why? Alright, let's go back to this. I am... Yeah, no, that's fine. Telling me where a thing is that I haven't clicked on is that's whatever. Like, please do, because I don't want to spend time going back and forth between where is a thing. Incredible, unbelievable, this changes everything. Amazing, but on to witness this. Astonishing, his mind and body was first think of the universe. These don't necessarily help me. Are all of the cars his? Like, why does he have so many keys? It looked like a lamp, so you just called it a lamp. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I didn't see the exclamation point on it. Okay, who do I think is wrong here? I think this one's right. So the other 3 must be in some kind of just wrong order. You think the third... Why do you think the 3rd is wrong? Oh, you mean over here. Or over here. So then... Then who is... I mean, I could see it because this guy doesn't... I've never seen this guy before. So it makes sense they're talking about Pyrrha elsewhere, that it would be him. So check his note again. Let's get the name in the right order first. I guess that'll help. And then Maggie, Nina. Let me just throw names in here. I really think that's. Let me put these back. They're still wrong. I hate trying to figure out people's names. I really do.
The hippocampus is the part of the brain used to imagine what it would look like if hippos went to university.
Still wrong. Sure. I guess. I mean, it also just seems like these are all opposites of. They're just opposite. Like, sure. All right. Cool, I guess. All right, let's see. Okay, I thought I had the word ghost, so I guess that sentence is wrong. I don't have the word ghost. I can, yeah.
I think it's Colonel Mustard. Lounge with the wrench.
No, haunted by a secret, I guess is the thing. What's the note? It's someone attempting to make the lost meme, but poorly.
What?
It's a bunch of lines.
I think that line of state or line of words you just said just makes it so you don't get in.
No, wait. 1594?
Good year.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So I think Jamadi discovered that Koi was being haunted by a secret in a recurring nightmare or something like that. It's something like this. Because that's based on the diary, right? When confronted about this, once this is done, I can find. Oh no, it might still be important, Chloe. You might be right. I'm kind of throwing words down. Ori's camp. Someone definitely got hit with the fire extinguisher. 100%. Someone got hit with the fire extinguisher. Coming to the same one as aggressive. You're right, it is. Hmm. I thought I was getting somewhere. Because here's what I'm thinking. He's going to dispose of the body because the body's back here in the back of the truck. Right? But why is the bird dead? Like, why is that relevant? Ori's camp that snake. Say it's freezing here. Do you mind if I close the window? Speaking of what our comrade has said, they left for Ori's camp. Never struck me as the type, to be honest. Explains the discrepancy. Okay, so I don't think he knows about this. This is something different. This is something completely different. Maybe not. What if Koi was just the one who... Koi's undamaged. So maybe it's just Koi did two things. Did he use the... Maybe not. Blasted then smacked, you think? Possibly? And it's just fire extinguisher. It could be. Let me revisit this. Because I don't know if Gretzo doesn't know at this point. Like, he doesn't have... Explains the discrepancy. He's mad about a discrepancy with something. So it's not the dream. It's not. Plus, the Jamadi's the one who has that info, not Gretzo. I need to borrow Betsy again. Why does Koi need the... There's a floor plan in the garage. Doesn't match the drawing. That's a good question. I don't think it does. Oh, wait. There's the stairs. Here's the garage. What? Why are there tracks going into this wall? What? Wait. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. Man. All right. When Gretzo revealed he had figured out how Koi's levitation trick worked, Koi feared Gretzo might expose him as a fraud. Knowing Gretzo to be asthmatic, Koi blasted him in the face with carbon dioxide, killing his own pet bird in the crossfire. That's why the bird is dead. Okay. When Gretzo debilitated and gasped for air, Koi bludgeoned him over the head with the heavy fire extinguisher, killing him instantly. That's why the bird is dead. Oh man, all right. Neat. Yeah. No citizens of Lemuria, my father has brought great shame on the Manzik family. I assure you, my vision for this fine country bears no relation to his. To demonstrate my commitment to our ancient traditions, my first act as king shall be to appoint none other than First Sentinel Pravi Nagasi, who has fulfilled the ancient prophecy, to the position of royal spiritual advisor. In this role, First Sentinel Nagasi shall have access to me in ways few others are permitted. Twice a year before each solstice, he shall meet with me privately to help shape the path I lay out for our nation over the following period. From this day forth, no monarch shall be without his or her spiritual advisor, always the first sentinel of the day. Let's never forget our spiritual roots, for we are not Westerners, but proud Lemurians. Okay. Poor Sid, right? Tragic. All right. Yeah, that was good timing. Cool. Proud llamas, yeah. Cool. So I guess we will bedtime. No, we have to go get set up for clock tower and stuff. It's time for food. Yeah, all that fun stuff. So thank you all. Thanks for hanging out. Let me scroll through. Mom, thanks for the resub. Quailgeist, Echo, thank you both for the raids. And thank you all for the puns and the bits and all that fun stuff. Appreciate you all. I think I got everyone. Yep. Thanks all. Come by tonight for multi-world. Knock on wood that I have a thing to do. Or a game to play. I kind of do. I have an idea. I might try. I think I might try Thousand Year Door tonight in a sync. I just did it for an async. So Paper Mario Thousand Year Door could be fun to try in a sync. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But thank you all. I will catch you all later. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Bye-bye.